This is AP News Minute. Iran and the United States are set to hold nuclear negotiations on Friday in the Middle Eastern country of Oman. Tensions are high after Iran's bloody crackdown on nationwide protests. President Donald Trump told NBC News that Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, should be very worried. Trump border czar Tom Homan says 700 immigration officers will be pulled out of Minnesota immediately. State and local officials agreed to cooperate by turning over arrested immigrants. NBC Today host Savannah Guthrie sent a public message to her mother's kidnapper. She said the family is ready to talk, but wants proof that 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie is alive. Authorities believe she was taken from her home in Arizona against her will. The sport of curling kicked off the competition at the Winter Olympics in Italy. The opening ceremonies are set for Friday in Milan.
Now, the Tennessee Valley's certified most accurate forecast from the Fox 54 Weather Impact Team.
And a very good Thursday morning to you. I'm Fox 54 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman. Maybe a little bit of fog across the Tennessee Valley this morning. If it definitely exists, it's going to be very isolated in nature. I think most of us are probably going to be just fine. The biggest problem we're going to have this morning is just simply the fact that it is cold. 24 at 7, 25 at 8, 28 by 9, 31 degrees by the time we get to 10 a.m. A mostly cloudy sky. Some of us get to enjoy a little bit of sunshine. Some of us don't. It just kind of depends on how lucky you are this morning. And then some of us are going to get to enjoy a little bit of sunshine as we head into the afternoon. But whatever sunshine we end up getting this afternoon is in no way, shape, or form actually going to allow temperatures to climb. Look at this. We only climb into the lower 40s today. The average high temperature right around 55 or 56 degrees as we head into the early days of February. We are going to be nowhere near that today, and therefore it is going to be cold this evening. 37 at 6, 34 at 7, 33 by 8, 32 degrees by the time we get to 9 p.m. As we head into the overnight, early into your Friday morning, temperatures dropping into the mid and upper 20s. A couple of us might only drop off into the lower 30s, but in general, we're talking about low temperatures once again in the mid and upper 20s. Promise me believe me when I tell you that we're eventually going to get some warmer nights. It's going to take some time, but we are eventually going to get some warmer nights. We're also going to get some warmer afternoons. Look what I can do for you on Friday. Can't warm us up on Thursday, but I can warm us up on Friday. Friday's also going to bring plenty of sunshine. Friday really is going to be a fantastic day. We're climbing into the mid and upper 50s, little cloud cover, plenty of sunshine. Going to be a fantastic way to end the work and school week. Then we head into the weekend. We get cold again on Saturday. 33 degrees Saturday morning, 45 degrees Saturday afternoon, but with plenty of sunshine. So if you're going to be going out Saturday prepping for your Super Bowl festivities, yeah, grab a coat. You're going to need it. 29 degrees on Sunday morning. So if you're smoking something early Sunday morning, be prepared because it's going to be cold. But then we do a really good job at warming up Sunday afternoon. I've got a high temperature right around 57. With plenty of sunshine. I think it's going to be quite nice. Then if we look at the long-term forecast, and we're kind of looking beyond the next 7 days, heading into Valentine's Day at this point, there's about a 70 to 80% chance that we're going to be talking about above average temperatures. And this is beyond the next 7 days, but I'm about to show you the 7-day forecast, and you'll kind of see that some of that above average air starts in the semi-immediate future. And by the semi-immediate future, I suppose I mean the forecast period, which, have a good look at it. 40 degrees today, 56 tomorrow, 45 on Saturday, 57 degrees on Sunday. Clouds begin to build back into the Tennessee Valley as we head into the early part of next week, but we are going to be much warmer. Remember when we got to the later part of the summer and we started talking about fake fall? Well, now we're getting to the later part of the winter, and we're going to start talking about fake spring. 66 on Monday, 67 on Tuesday, 68 degrees on Wednesday. So much warmer, yes, but this is not something we should get used to. It is going to get cold again. We still have plenty of February to go. And then opportunities for rain develop across the Tennessee Valley next Tuesday and Wednesday. Stick around to Fox 54 Plus. Got more weather and traffic updates coming up.
Have you ever wondered what goes through a police officer's mind in the split second before they pull the trigger? It's a weighty responsibility most of us will never have to face. But earlier today, I got a glimpse into that high-stress world. The Decatur Police Department allowed me into their training range to step into their shoes using a state-of-the-art firearm simulator. And as I learned, things are rarely as clear-cut as they seem on a screen. In a dark room at the Decatur Police Range, the adrenaline is real. This isn't a video game. It's a firearms simulator where officers sharpen their most critical skill, judgment. The equipment is extremely realistic. We used actual guns with the barrels replaced with a precision laser, and the magazines are filled with CO2 cartridges, giving the gun a recoil with every shot.
There's studies that have shown that the closer to real life it is, the more you retain that training. The split-second decisions, and you may not see everything that's on scene in an instant.
The program houses hundreds of scenarios officers could face. Today, I went through 3 of them: a heated domestic dispute, a traffic stop, and a heated argument. The pressure mounted fast as the software forces users to be interactive during scenarios to get the most out of the training.
Some are escalation, de-escalation, compliance, attack. So depending on how the officer is doing, if they're just standing there not really communicating that well, we might up to the escalated state, right, and let them try to work that back down. Same thing if they're having really good effective communication, controlling the scene, then we can say, okay, they're going to comply. So yeah, many different scenarios with many different endings.
I had a virtual weapon pulled on me twice today, and I quickly learned that in the line of duty, hesitation isn't just a mistake, it's a matter of life and death. The Decatur Police Department says the training simulator is open to officers around the clock with new scenarios constantly being uploaded.
Milligan University student athletes from multiple teams, including golf, swimming, and basketball, receiving treatment at several Ballard Health hospitals following a carbon monoxide leak at the Steve Lacey Fieldhouse. Coach Jacob Modig with the golf team had missed Tuesday's practice.
Yeah, I'm just baffled by what happened. I've never heard anything about it, anything like it.
But Hugo Lundberg on the team attended. He was told just one day later to get tested at Ballard. Although he was cleared, he says he has many friends still receiving treatment.
I know other people that play other sports that had symptoms and had to stay there for a while.
Milligan University President Dr. Stephen Wares says anyone in the building in the past 48 hours has been provided transportation and treatment at Ballard Health facilities for precaution. He says most people have shown only mild symptoms.
Those who need treatment are receiving it, and Milligan is, of course, covering all of those costs.
According to Wares, the building had multiple carbon monoxide detectors that did not go off. He says the source of the leak has been identified and stopped.
We immediately installed a number of new carbon monoxide detectors throughout the building, and our maintenance staff are testing all carbon monoxide sensors across campus.
The men's basketball team was on its way to a game at Bluefield University when they were advised to stop and be tested in Wytheville. Coach Bill Robinson has confirmed that all of the team and staff were cleared. Wednesday night's game was postponed.
Just praying for all the guys and girls that are still there in the hospital, and I hope they get well soon.
For years, the first Wednesday of February was reserved for football's National Signing Day. But with early enrollees for spring practice and NIL, National Signing Day in February varies from team to team. Take Alabama A&M, for example. Coach Sam Shade and the staff worked hard during the offseason to find some new dogs for the Hill. All in all, the Bulldogs were able to sign 39 new football players during the signing period, including 21 on offense. Among the signees are 14 transfers from the FBS level, ranging from the SEC all the way to the Mountain West. Coach Sam Shade feels that the additions that were made in the trenches will help them tremendously in 2026.
We actually signed 8 offensive linemen, 4 high school, 4 transfers, and then defensive line. We filled some needs on defensive line. We signed 7 defensive linemen. So it really started up front. One of the things that we saw in our evaluation of last season and of the conference is the 3 top teams, they were really good up front on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. So we knew we had to improve there.
Fox 54 Plus has your news, sports, and weather. Start your evening with Fox 54 at 5:30.
delivering the latest headlines and live reports straight from the scene. Then, stay informed with Fox 54 News at 9, featuring your Tennessee Valley certified most accurate weather impact team, tracking everything from tornado threats to traffic delays during severe weather. Fox 54 Sports Extra brings you more of what sports fans crave, with deeper insights, expert analysis, and all the action that matters most. On Fox 54 Plus, you'll also find Alabama politics, plus 24/7 weather radar and real-time forecasts to keep you ahead of the storm. Looking for a quick recap? Don't miss Fox 54 Week in Review, highlighting the biggest stories of the week. Jumpstart your morning with Morning Rush, fast-paced news updates featured with uplifting stories from across the globe. Get your entertainment fix with Getting Real, where we break down movie reviews, top 10 lists, and spotlight the newest film. Die Hard fan? Locked On Sports dives deep into the Crimson Tide, the Tigers, college rivalries, and pro action. True Crime Warrior Style? Killer Cases brings you gripping real-life stories that stick with you. Hungry for more? Cooking with Style serves up mouth-watering recipes that are easy to make and impossible to resist. From movie previews before you head to the theater with Take a Look to must-know headlines from across the region and around the world with In the News. Watch all of these shows on demand and also on the Fox 54 News app, available on Android and iOS devices, streaming 24/7.